What was so funny though is that I was helping with the iPad rollout as my fingers were dying, and the overall theme was like, wait, you're our new assistant principal? Yes. Gasp. And I'm like, why are you gasping? They're like, because you just don't really like fit what we've had before. And I'm like, isn't that a good thing? We've always wanted to come to Bend, and so when I was finishing my admin program, the whole idea was like cast a wide net, right? So I looked around, tried to find different areas to apply, and I saw that Bend had an opening, and I was like, oh, I have to go for it. I have to put my hat in the ring, and I did, and just like the universe aligned. And what's really wild is that when I found out Summit's mascot was like the Storm, my son's name is Storm. I was like, whoa!
Coming from Vancouver, Washington, Miss Cooper has taught a total of 6 schools, but this is her first time being an administrator. She's bringing her optimistic attitude and determination to build a welcoming and safe community for all Summit students.
So, first time being administrator. So I was like in my admin program at my last school, I was an instructional coach. So kind of like an admin light, kind of. It's my job to make sure that we're going from good to great to phenomenal. And for me, I really think it's a matter of partnership. It shouldn't just be me telling someone what they should be doing, right? We should be having a goal, having a discussion, and really creating a plan of development.
And creating a plan of development, she certainly is. Her plan includes 3 phases. The first phase is having an interaction tracker with students. Despite having more than 1,000 students under her charge, she's determined to not leave behind a single one. The second phase is during school access time, pulling people who are willing to share their experience of what it's like to be here and what they want to feel when they're here. And the last phase is taking those values and making the appropriate pivots to create a community where everyone has some input of what their dreams and hopes are for Summit.
In my position, I can create systems, but these systems are impacting students, and students have the less power in a system, right? So it's up to me and my responsibility to make sure I'm listening to those that are the most impacted and then being responsive to what they need. I don't want it to feel like something's being done to people, right? I want it to feel like we're working together on it. It's just hard when we have like these big looming things, right? That I don't have control over. I can only control how it gets rolled out and how I support people. So I agree, there's a lot of transition. When it comes to students, like one of my passions is making sure that everyone feels warmed and welcome and that they actually belong, right? There's not one type of Summit student, there's multiple. And everyone should feel like they have a place in this school and that they belong and that they can be their authentic self. I didn't really have that. I didn't really have that growing up. I didn't really feel like I belonged. I felt like I had to kind of shift who I was in order to fit a mold. And one of my biggest goals this year is making sure people feel like they have a space and they have community at this school. You are all welcome here and you all have value. And oh, whoa, woo, I'm like crying, what? I think it's because like, I'm just being so vulnerable. I think it's because I didn't hear that. And so I need everyone to know that they do have value. And now I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that they feel that way. Because that's extremely important as a human, right? We all have dignity, and I want to make sure that everyone feels that they have value and they are part of our community no matter what.
Miss Cooper is excited to meet all of Summit's students this year, so make sure to stop by and say hi when you see her in the halls, or come visit her room in the attendance office.
Welcoming space. I've felt so welcomed while I'm here. Just really nice, kind people, which is it's awesome. We love the vibe here.